All right, what's going on, Cowboy fans? Big Slam back with another video talking about our 5-1 division-leading Dallas Cowboys taking on the 4-2 Philadelphia Eagles this week. Now, you got the Cowboys coming off the bye week, and you got the Eagles coming off their nice little win against the Minnesota Vikings. But before we get into any of that, I just wanted to ask you guys what you thought of the new layout. Hopefully, you guys like it. If you ever get tired of looking at this face, you could always look down to the bottom left and watch some Madden as we talk about this football game and games going forward, because this is going to be the template that I use. Put it in the comment section if you guys like it. I would appreciate that. Now let's get into it a little bit here. As if this rivalry needed any more fuel to the fire, Brian Baldinger, who's an analyst on NFL Network, and I guess he does local spots on in Philly on radio stations down there, you know, talking Eagle football and everything like that, which is fine. That's great. Good for him. You know what I mean? One problem. He came out this week and said that the Eagles, now I'm not quoting him, but you can go look it up for yourself. He basically said that the Eagles should put a bounty on Zeke's head this week and hurt him to take him out of the game. That's what basically Brian Baldinger said. Now, when I first saw this, I'm like, man, what a freaking jerk off, man. I'm like, are you kidding me? Talking about bounties after Bountygate with the Saints and Greg Williams and everything like that. Now, look, I really don't have a huge problem with this, because the more I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? This probably happens in every locker room around the league. You know, they got, you know, these defensive players probably put money in. You've heard stories before where they put money in. Each guy throws in, what, $100 or something like that. And whoever gets the biggest hit gets the pot of money. You know what I'm saying? That happens, man. Now, that may not be a bounty or putting, you know, trying to hurt somebody or something like that, but things like this do happen around the league. And also, if the Cowboys get a chance to destroy Wentz, you know, on his blind side, am I going to feel bad when somebody puts their shoulder pads right in the middle of his back and drills him in the back and puts him into the ground? No, I'm not going to feel bad about that. I'm going to stand up and cheer. Now, if you're going to start diving at Zeke's knees or some bullshit like that, then I'm going to be pissed. All right? Then I'll have a problem with it. You start pulling crap like that, because that's garbage, and that should be left out of the friggin' game. You're messing with guys' careers and things like that, and I've heard you, Baldinger, say stuff like that before. You know, don't dive at players' knees. I believe when Gronk got hurt, I heard you talking about how he basically dove at his knees, things like that. Garbage. Leave it out of football. That is trash. You want a nice clean hit on Zeke? You hurt him that way? That's fine. Don't you know, put things in these guys' heads and start taking some cheap shots, all right? That's bullshit. But you know, all right, maybe I am mad about it. Maybe I'm more mad about it than I thought I was. But, you know, either way, it happens across this league. And like I said, I don't have like a huge problem with it unless it's a dirty, dirty hit. Then I'll have a problem with it. But maybe the NFL has a little bit of a problem with it, considering their problem with player safety and concussions and things like that. Maybe they'll have a problem with it, Brian Baldinger. Not sure. We'll have to find out and see. But let's talk about this game. You got Benny Logan out. Now, the Eagles' defense played great against the Minnesota Vikings last week. I mean, we have to say it. We have to be honest with ourselves. They look pretty damn good. They beat the hell out of Sam Bradford all day. They beat the hell out of the offensive line of the Minnesota Vikings all day. So let's get into that. Sam Bradford is a goddamn statue back there. You know who's not a statue back there? Dak Prescott. He will move, run around, and sometimes make defenses look stupid with stuff like that. You know, he'll hit his reads, and he'll take off and run. You may not be able to get to him like you were Bradford. Bradford can't get out of his own way. I mean, and I don't know why anybody would think that this is going to be the same game that you played against the Minnesota Vikings. It's not. It's going to be completely different, okay? This Cowboy offensive line is the best in the league, and they're the best for a reason, all right? Okay, number one rushing defense, Green Bay Packers 2 weeks ago. Destroyed him. Absolutely destroyed him. Made him look bad, all right? And your boy Benny Logan isn't even playing. So that plays a huge part in this. I have a feeling Zeke is going to go for 150 plus, a couple touchdowns, and you may get a sack or two on Dak. You know, when you got us in 3rd and long, 3rd and 8, something like that. But for the most part, I feel like Dak will get us out of situations like that. He will get first downs. He will take off and run, something that Sam Bradford can't do. All right, so that's just my thoughts on the football game. I got the Cowboys winning 24-23. I got it more defensive, but there will be some scoring in this game. And I feel like the Cowboys will win this game. They won't cover the point spread of 4 points, but they will win 24-23. You heard it here first. And guess what? Brandon Carr gets a pick 6. That's my crazy prediction this week. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the Cowboys get a W this Sunday night. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.